Hello and welcome to another session, a sneak peek for our upcoming Get Good at Business Summit happening April 17th and 18th. Today, I'm joined by one of our esteemed and incredible speakers, James Allen. James, thanks so much for joining us today and giving us a little bit of a presentation preview into your session for the summit.
Yeah, super pumped and grateful. It's my second time at the Get Good at Business Summit, so I'm excited.
Awesome. And I'm super excited for your session, how to grow a YouTube channel that actually makes money. I think that so many entrepreneurs are in the space right now of trying to understand, should they go into YouTube? Would it be something that's valuable to help them make money? So I know your session is going to be incredible. And I love that you say in your description, anyone with knowledge, skills, and expertise that has been or thinking about growing a YouTube channel and wants to drive warm traffic to their coaching or products 24/7. This is the session for them. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so it's I mean, I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, and I luckily found some good mentors that helped me just see YouTube as a different way than what most people teach. Most people teach you how to like get a ton of views and get AdSense or sponsorships, and like sure, that stuff's great. I personally consider that more of like extra change that comes through, like AdSense. Get a couple $100 here or there, or sometimes it could be 1,000 depending on how well your videos do. But what I care more about is like the overarching strategy of am I getting discovered by the right people that I can really help? Am I nurturing them in my content? Am I creating content around the things that they're actually searching for in the way that they're typing it into the search engine that is YouTube? And then how am I getting them to my website or my business where I can actually coach them and make money? And when I started doing that, even when I had like 200 subscribers, 200 to 300 subscribers, I was making thousands of dollars every month, 2, 4 grand, somewhere around there. But at 200 subscribers, that's like a grain of sand in the world of YouTube. So
Right.
I've talked to many people who are like, I have way more. I have like 20,000, 30,000 subscribers and I don't make like any money from my channel. How are you doing that? So that's the kind of stuff that I'm really going to be diving deep into the training.
I love that. And I think that really highlights in quality of subscribers versus quantity of subscribers, which is always
Mhm.
such an interesting take. So super excited for your session. And of course, it's the Get Good at Business Summit. So it's all about action and strategies that work, not just theoreticals, right? And so I would love, and I obviously you've done this for yourself, but I would love if you'd be willing to share with us a time where you taught a client some of the very things you'll be teaching us in your session and the results that client got.
Yeah, for sure. So there's been many different clients. A prime example is this guy Steve that I worked with. He's a credit expert, or he was at the time. He's since like kind of found new passions and moved on. But he was trying to build his channel, and he was getting like 30 views on average with posting like every day, pretty much. And he was just kind of like making a video and throwing it up there, which is what a lot of people do, or they repurpose a video onto YouTube. Like a podcast is a prime example. They just kind of throw it on YouTube and be like, yeah, I'll just put it there. And it's like, I'm a fan of optimize for YouTube and that great piece of content that will live on forever, and then repurpose it as a blog, as a podcast, as clips, as transcripts, as whatever you want to do, but prioritize YouTube and then put it on other platforms. So it's like a little mindset shift. But he was kind of doing what most people do, just kind of throwing videos up, being semi-intentional. But when I taught him a couple simple strategies like I'm going to teach in my training and stuff, he was going from like 30 views on average to his next video, couple of videos actually got 8,000, like that. Just insane. And the coolest part wasn't like just that he got more views. Like, sure, that's great. But like you mentioned, it's the quality of subscribers and more importantly, a quality of views. Because not everybody that buys from you will necessarily subscribe. It's just kind of like a vanity metric at the end of the day. But he was getting more quality views, and that was driving traffic to his website, which was leading to the most opt-ins he's ever had in his life. And he was making sales. And we hadn't even finished his sales page too, because the leads that you get from YouTube are very warm because they're spending time with you. I have people tell me that all the time. They watch a video and then they binge watch 10 videos because they're helpful and they're valuable and they're relevant to this person. And then they're like, dude, I feel like I know you, but I've never met them in my life because I was spending time with them, this carbon copy version of me on YouTube. And when you do it right, every video should be an asset. It should be like a digital employee that you create that lives on forever. And it's only going to come down if you take it down. It's very rare that YouTube will flag you, especially if you're doing the things that I teach you. So yeah, you're just making helpful content, but yeah, it's like creating this little army that's constantly working for you. And I think everybody who shares their knowledge or expertise should start an intentional YouTube channel.
Oh, I love that. And such a great example of quick changes, a few things that you're going to be teaching us in your session that can make big differences. And I love the concept of small hinges swing big doors. And it sounds like that's exactly the type of methodology that you'll be teaching us in your session and that you taught your client. So for those of you watching this, of course you want to come to James's session. And again, it's how to make or how to grow a YouTube channel that actually makes money. And James is speaking on the second day of our summit, April 18th. And you want to make sure you attend live so you can participate in his session, but also you can tell you want to be in his space. You want to be able to ask him questions because he originally was a productivity coach and he became obsessed with figuring out how to work fewer hours while making more money, which led him to master the art of passive income through digital products. And as the founder of Profit Your Knowledge, he's helped countless entrepreneurs turn their knowledge, ideas, and skills into income that works for them even while they sleep. And one of those ways he teaches is through the YouTube channel. And he's going to be helping us learn how to do that at the summit. So you want to make sure you attend live, again, to participate in his session, to be in his space, but also we are giving away something incredible to one lucky live attendee. So you want to attend live for your chance to win something amazing. James, what do they have the chance to win from you?
Yeah, I'm just, again, super excited for this. I'm really putting together the content. It's going to be really cool and actionable and not too crazy long or overwhelming by any means, because that's how I like to learn. But on top of the training, which I hope you get a ton of value from, and having Q&As and everything, I am going to be offering a private one-on-one session. And, you know, just full disclosure, like I've been doing this for a long time. It's not just like a strategy session wrapped up as like an enrollment call. I'm fully transparent. If you want to work with me, you know, we can talk about what that looks like. But at the end of the day, I want to support someone. The best thing that I can offer you, like, sure, I have courses that I can offer you that I think are very valuable. But my time, my attention on you is going to be the best thing that's really going to help you. And I have a ton of resources I share with private clients. I'm happy to share ones that make sense for you in your journey, and just do like an audit of whatever you want on your business, your back-end system, or your YouTube channel. And yeah, just pour into you for an hour.
Oh, that's amazing and such an incredible compliment to your session. So for those of you watching, again, you want to attend live for the chance to win that one-on-one session with James, to be in his space, to be able to ask questions, and of course, to participate in his session, which is happening on day 2 of the event, April 18th. So you're probably wondering, how do I get my tickets? I want to know how to do this. I've been thinking about YouTube. I want to see and be there for James's session. What you're going to do is go to summit.getgoodatbusiness.com. That's summit.getgoodatbusiness.com. And when you register to get your tickets, we have an extra surprise. If you type in James, that's him right here on this interview giving us this session sneak peek. If you type in that James is the one who referred you, you can get your ticket to this 2-day Get Good at Business event for free. So again, go to summit.getgoodatbusiness.com, type in James's name as the one who referred you, and you can get your ticket to this incredible event for free. So James, thanks again so much for joining us today and giving us this presentation preview. And for everybody watching, James and I will see you at the event.